How's it going, y'all? Silent E TCG here. We're back again with another deck profile on my current deck I'm using this week, and of course, arguably the best deck of the format, if not one of the best. A lot of opinions floating in the air, but quite sure this deck has a lot of control, board removal, a long enduring gameplay. So without further ado, we're going to talk about Blue Black Sakazuki, and definitely a strong leader, like no bad side to his effect at all. Just really good. Being able to filter your hand, minus a cost on attack, just really good. And with blue and black, what more could you ask for? So definitely will be a top contender, of course, leading on to Nats coming up in a couple of weeks. So hope to see how it turns out, and you know, whether Sakazuki takes it or Enel, Luffy, we'll see. Of course, got the alternate leader because it's pretty good. You know, not anyone's favorite character wise, but I mean, well, some people I'm pretty sure are like Sakazuki, but not everyone. But leader wise and current game wise, definitely phenomenal, just to say the least. But without further ado, let's get into deck profile. As always, subscribe to the channel and like the video if y'all like the deck profile, and comment down below on any changes and certain questions y'all may have and concerns. I do have some tech choices in here, so definitely not your typical Sakazuki deck. And I don't run Sanji's Peel Off. I tried it out. It was okay, but going second, it wasn't really. Like going first is phenomenal, but going second, I never really played it. I pitched it more than anything, which is weird. Because why would you rather draw one than two? And it's never in life, so I felt like it was okay, but it wasn't the best. So I don't run that. So moving forward, we got 4 Suru, just 2K counter, and you can happen to -2 cost if you need to, in case you don't see some reduction cards. 2-man Sherry, very good way to pull back certain cards to reuse again. You stuff you milled out early, just grab it back. Your grave is a toolbox, and that's kind of what it's there for. Moving on twos, got brand new searcher for the deck, and whatever you trash is, like I said, fuel to the fire because you just grab it from the trash later with certain cards. For Hina, on play is not bad if you need a reduction by 4, but usually you would use Rebecca to pull her out. But easily your card to do is Sakazuki, just a draw card. Get the non-counter out for a card counter. Speaking of which, we got Tashiki, 2K counter. Never really did her effect like that, so unless you really need to. But just 2K counter mainly. And what are my techs? I do have ulti. It's a good card. Answers certain characters on the board by going to the hand or deck, which I usually pick the deck anyway, so no need to bounce back the hand. But just gets rid of a few things that you can't destroy or whatever. And it's okay. She's okay. Not the best, but if anything, 1,000 counter. And I know somebody don't. I know other people don't run it, but I like it. Going off with more staples, we got Ralucci 4 of, being able to KO a couple characters. Really good. Can't argue with that. Another staple 4 backup, mainly just a blocker, and then like I said, your grave is a toolbox, so you can pull back anything between the cost 3 to 5. So literally everything in here, but really good. Definitely gotta have her for sure. 3 Borson, I might go back to 4, but I think 3 was fine. Never really was short on blockers at all, and once he's on the board, he usually sticks unless you don't counter for him. So it's fine, unless you're in a mirror match, that's the only way it's not going to be guaranteed. 2 Kuzon, just for on play draw card. Usually I use Sakazuki to pitch him, but if I know he'll live, combo him with Sabo, and then you'll be able to on attack reduce by 4. So he's very helpful in the late game if you can get there with him. Two Sabo, just another blocker, and then make your board unkayable by the effects. So then draw two trash too. So really good to do that. Of course. Three Borsalino, the bounce back to the deck. Definitely gotta have three of him. Very good to have, of course. Reducing the four cost and less is not a problem. And he's a pretty good, decent body too. So not bad there. I know Blue Croc is using them as well too. So a little bit of splashability all around. I am using a one Mihawk just for a bigger body. And since he's non-cost, you got so many one costs or ways to do it before you play him to bounce anything back to the deck. It could be Big Mom, Kaido, whoever. And speaking of Kaido, got just the one Secret Kaido, 10 cost, draw 4. If your opponent's for 3 life or less. So yeah, very easy. And you basically draw 4 and hope you draw a couple 2K counters and whatnot. In my next build, I'm gonna definitely take out the OTs. She was okay, but like I said, it was just a cute card to use. But I'm gonna put into what's his name, Virgo, in the deck since he's black and 2K counter. So I'm gonna do that just for future notice. And moving on to the events, we got 4 Great Eruption. Of course, like I said, with Mihawk, play this. You can Mihawk almost anything at that point. Attack with the leader. There's plenty of range after that. But for that, draw a card -2. Very good. Hound Blaze, plus 3K on somebody, character or leader, and then bottom deck of 2 or less. Very good, very strong. Definitely what you want to look for with brand new or whatever. If you draw it, even better. And then 2 Ice Age, -5 is just so important. That's literally half any of the characters, more than half, if not half, of a character's cost. So definitely makes the job a lot easier. 5, and then you got 1 with the leader and whatever other effects you may need to do. So definitely a great card. I was seeing people use 3, but I like 3, but it's never been a time where I needed 3. The only thing about the deck is if you have the reduction side or you have the spin back side, it's kind of 50-50 on what you get, which is like the only flaw in the deck, I think. But other than that, all in all, it's definitely a strong deck without 8 outs. And I'm curious to see how it'll do in Nationals. Pretty sure it'll be in top 8 without question. We could even win for all we know. But we'll see. That's the best part of this first Nationals coming up. And again, I'll be there. We'll be there for the whole weekend, the whole duration. So I hope to see y'all there. Shout out if y'all going. Let me know down in the comments. And we'll see what happens. See how it goes. Alright, I will see y'all on the next video. We'll have more updates later on that topic, as well as more market watch videos, deck profiles, and all that moving forward. So again, I appreciate y'all that y'all do. Leave us a subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment down below. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out.